Alright, so welcome to Sibya I.T. with Kuya JT. It is now the 25th of September 2020. We are now on our 17th episode. We are now on our 17th episode, mga excellent. And hopefully, atong internet dili magkabangguang. Remember nga, nag-warning ang mga telco. And there will be some changes, deterioration of signal. Sibya I.T. with QGT episode 17, the 25th of September 2020. Ayaw po okay mo din ha. Nagpapatindas na mo diya. Once na ako ma-update ang titles na. Update na controllers pero dili ang so, pwede mong subscribe mga kaigsunan. And if you're listening on Facebook, for the moment, please transfer to YouTube and then subscribe sa atong YouTube channel. And then, subscribe mo sa atong YouTube channel, you post a comment para mabasa na to ang yung comments mga kaigsunan. Para ibawa na to on-site quality sa signal dito sa YouTube, audio, and video and video. Okay, so you can leave your messages now. Come on, there sa YouTube. Now, nindot kining atong discussion kay murag natay wa kita actual mag-build, pakita nag-build pero akong gi-go through over ang atong mga components sa atong desktop computer so para na mo idea of unsa di kinahanglan. So we had the CPU which is an i7 8700 model, which is the 2018 model, second quarter 2018 model sa United States pagawas. And we also had the motherboard, which is 370. Again, this is an Intel chipset. The motherboard is manufactured by Asus. And then we also had the motherboard, CPU. We had the graphics card. We had an EVGA graphics card, an 11GB graphics card. And again, it's a 2-year-old model. Wa na ganin na sa catalog sa website sa manufacturer, the EVGA. It uses the NVIDIA GeForce GTX chipset, graphics card chipset. It's an 11GB chipset. And then we have the random access memory, the RAM. We use an ADATA XPG random access memory. We use two times 8GB each. So we now have a total of 16GB. Again, this is not the latest and the greatest. It's a 3000 cycle, 3000 hertz or 3 megahertz cycle, and total 32 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes. And then after that, na-discuss sa SSD, 2 SSD. It's a Samsung 850 EVO. It's only a SATA SSD, not a PCI NVMe, non-volatile. It's not. So it's just a SATA NAND chips na gamit. So 850 model, Samsung 850 EVO, again a 2-year-old model. It's 250 gigabytes, 2 of them. So we use that for applications and for operating system. So you have and we have the main storage drive, very slow. Hard disk drive, it's a Seagate 1 terabyte hard disk, and we put all the media files there after they're being processed. Supposedly it's better for you to put your media files in the SSD drive while you are editing it, but after you edit it, imong ibalhin dito sa imong main storage. Kaya wala na mo ilab, diba? Store lang mo dito, wala na mo i-process sa hard disk drive. So in summary, you're going to use the SSD drive as your working drive, and you use the hard disk drive as your storage drive. But if you are not really into simulations like engineering simulation and architectural simulation, you don't really need the fast speed. You don't need the fast speed. The difference in speed if you're just using it for office applications, business applications, school applications, not for video editing, kaya dili ka. So tanaw na to na. So ato na siyang i-discuss SSD versus hard disk drive, and then the next is we looked at our power supply unit. We use an 850 watt Corsair power supply unit. It's a relatively middle of the road power supply unit, 850 watts. Ang uban mo palit og power supply with a rating of 1200 watts or 1.2 kilowatts. That's 850 watts. That's enough to cover our CPU requirements, our hard disk requirements, and our graphics requirements. 850 watts. Some even use 450, 450, 650 watts. Okay, so kita grabe ito application. Okay. And we use the Thermaltake Snow Edition, tempered glass edition. So it's white, it's Snow Edition. Thermaltake ATX size case, computer case. So I think po na ito ko nag-discuss. So you can go to our previous episodes. In fact, again, you go to YouTube. Dito sa YouTube ang atong previous episodes. Makita niyo atong previous episodes. Okay. Now, kompleto na. Chapay ko ang the cooling system. Okay. So, some will use the air cooling system, and like usually with the cases, the AMD CPU, it comes with its own cooler for the CPU, and the graphics card, it comes also with its own cooling fans. I think that the graphics card which I have, the GTX 1080 Ti SC, which is manufactured by EVGA, The chipset is designed by NVIDIA, and this was manufactured by AVGA. And it has its own cooling fan, I think, two fans. And obviously, in my case, the CPU and the graphics cards are cooled separately, and you use now GPU black and the CPU black, and we're just running a liquid around it to cool. It's a cooling liquid cooling system. It's a liquid cooling system, and then kuan lang it's a liquid cooling system, and I don't want you to go into that liquid cooling system. Just if you just use the cooling fans provided by your CPU maker, or the cooling fans provided together with the graphics card or the GPU, the graphics processing unit, GPU. If you just use those, pwede naman na. Pwede naman. Di na mo kinahanglan o water cooled, pero gusto mo gara-gara, kind of a liquid cooled system. It's a liquid cooled system. Alright, so you can chat with us now kung gusto niyo. Okay, temporary. It should be. So, pwede mong mag-message na karoon na to si Jappy Aranti Peñalosa. Naminaw siya na to ron. The others. Kung namo sa Facebook, I suggest for the moment, you also go to YouTube/Sibya TV, and you subscribe sa atong YouTube. Subscribe sa atong YouTube. And when you subscribe sa atong YouTube, you watch from YouTube and comment to us from YouTube. You comment on the Sibya YouTube channel. Yeah, when you comment, mag-kaigsunan, let the people, let us know. Let us know sa quality sa video quality o audio quality dito sa YouTube. Okay ba siya? So just a reminder here. Subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook. Si Julie Abansenia, watching from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Grabe ang Julie. Las Vegas man yun. Pakita kong tag-picture niya, Julie, sa forma ng Las Vegas. So, pamina sa akin, pagpamina ka na. So, ano to? Kompleto na ta. O, sana ikuwang. Again, wala na ko i-feature ang cooling system. Ayaw na na mo sa cooling system. You can go with the standard cooling system, which is the air cooled using the fans. And usually the case, with the case, like with Thermaltake, the fans are already included. But you can buy your own fans. Itawag na ron og RGB fans, o na ik-ik na mga colors ba? Red, green, blue, RGB. And then, by the way, ang mga CPU cards karon, ang mga cooling systems, ang uban na ni RGB, bagong models. Yeah, memory cards na ko sa RGB. So, ako ani ko lang. You can just use the fan, air cooling system using the fan. So, ang next na to, monitor. Again, I used, I think this is a 3-year-old monitor. So, kung mo palit ka og mga monitor manggod or mga items which are 2-year-old or 3-year-old models, they're still very powerful. Remember, they were powerful 3 years ago. 3 years ago, marang magyapon taga. Laglag din nagyapon sa itong lantay. So, ang atong monitor, in my case, my monitor is hi Julie og ni Jappy. Can you please move to YouTube and you comment from YouTube? Nga tumutan sa YouTube, not Facebook. Okay, Doris Matoran, watching from Cordova, loud and clear, or watching through the YouTube channel. Og Micah Cabrera, again, still use the YouTube channel. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch from our YouTube channel and comment on our YouTube channel and I can read it. That's my request so that we can have a test of the mediums and social medium. Let's say the Facebook and the YouTube. Okay. So, ang monitor like ko, monitor, mouse, o keyboard. Monitor. Si Nida, Remedios Attorney DX na ko, no? At siguro anak ko ma-update siguro ako kuan titles. Okay. So, saan naman yun? Okay, so the monitor. Ang monitor nga atong gigamit, 2-year-old model, barato lang ganit siguro. Pila na siya. Shopping sa Lazada. It's an LC27F 390 monitor. Of course, and at the time 2 years ago, this was around maybe 17,000 pesos. 2 years ago. So now you can buy this siguro mga 10,000 pesos na lang. 10,000 pesos na. Maybe 12,000. Hindi na siya mahal kayo. Ano ni mahal man. May namaligay direct 20,000. You cannot do it. Like siguro na ang model niyo. Okay, I just use the LCF 390. Sa 27-inch curved monitor mo nang murag taas-taas yung height. So nang magkita kung magtanaw ko sa monitor. Kung maghangad, no? Sa Shopee. Now, ang kini nga monitor ita sa VGA port and HDMI port at the back. Of course, at the DVI port also. So, gigamit na ko ang HDMI port. Kaya na akong graphics card na may HDMI out. So, it has a native resolution of only 1K and ang frequency of refresh is only 60 Hz. Dili ni 120 Hz. Ang nga bag-urong model, Samsung monitors, 120 Hz. I don't need that. And again, value for money. No need to buy the latest and the greatest. So, this is a 3-year-old model or 2-year-old model. 10,000 na lang din siya. So it's 60 Hz. See, a Samsung LC27F 390. LC27F 390. And I think it's okay. Okay na siya. And kanatong pala bagong price ano. Usually atong nabalas Lazada or sahib siya sa Lazada, maligid sige ha. Tanaw na to, og na ba siya barato lang. Like my graphics cards are already cheap. The kuan. So LC27F monitor. Barato na lang siguro. Ano nga may so kay barato na lang ni. Onya, man sa man ako monitor, it's a 27-inch monitor. Okay. Usually, tag 21 inches, 23 inches na monitor. If you can afford the 27-inch, may na siya. Kaya murag magtanaw na kag siningan na lang po. Again, most of the graphics cards karon makasupport naman siya og mga movies, even the CPU of Intel na siya internal nga graphics components. So you don't need to buy an external graphics card. So mo, it's up to you. And if you can buy a second-hand monitor, pwede. 27-inch. Pwede. Mas fine 27-inch ka magtana ka sa mong computer, tana ka mga sine, mga YouTube, dagko sa siya. So, although I said value for money, but I think value for money for 27 inches. Okay. 60 hertz lang. Ayun ang 120 hertz. Kaya 120 hertz, mahal yung presyo. Mahal yung presyo. So, 2, 7, 390. Zero items found. Karong. Okay. Ano naman ka? Kamahal ko din. I think 120 hertz na siguro ni. Butang diri ang frequency kamahal gud. I don't think this is the correct price. May 28,500. I think that's the 120 hertz model version. Pero ang kanang curve nga kuan, curve nga 60 hertz para. And then now the keyboard. Wa pa ko'y gaming keyboard. Nya na. So I just bought a simple wireless keyboard. A Logitech wireless keyboard. Siguro mga kuan ni siya. I don't know. So about 1,000. So Logitech wireless keyboard and mouse combination. Wireless keyboard and mouse combination. So ganahan ka ng wireless kay you can move the keyboard somewhere else. And the mouse also. So ano na siya? Ano itong system? So by describing the system, wala ko i-appeal ang cooling system na ko. Ano na ang cooling system? By describing the basic system, nga, I share with you on a personal basis, why did I choose this? Why did I do that? Primary objective, as I said, value for money and VFM. And I did not choose the latest and the greatest. So, LCF. Ano siya? So, muna na itong system magkaigsunan. Sorry na late ko karong pagsud. And then, di lang ta makawat sa next program kay maglisod na sa next program. Anyway, thank you and good afternoon. This is JD Benz. Okay. Mino to karon si Mercy Alivio watching from Hong Kong. O si Micah Cabrera, subscribe na siya sa YouTube. Kanindot na. And watch from YouTube. By the way ha, you must subscribe sa YouTube. Bahalag na, bisan pag naka-subscribe na mo sa bisan pag naka-subscribe na mo sa Facebook, subscribe sa mo sa YouTube because the monetization sa YouTube is different. Although mayroon ng kwarta na pila na. Pero importante nga, in fact, I'm encouraging you to watch from YouTube. Good afternoon, GT Bench. Watching from Hong Kong, si Marcel Livio, Corey Enoch. Sorry not able to locate you in the evening. And wapoy siya gabi. Mara gina ang angad mo sa YouTube kay makila. May laman mo sa YouTube ayaw sa Facebook. Lisod sa Facebook. Good evening, Attorney JT. Watching from England, India. Why ayaw internet? Morning pa ni. Okay, naglisod ay. Okay, ZPT Times. Amina to si Corey Enoch, Sibya TV fans, more power. Christopher Yap also. Good afternoon, JT. Anyway, thank you. This is Sibya I.T. episode 17 with JD Benz on the 25th of September 2020. Thank you and good afternoon. Bye.